Yep, there it goes.
Yay.
We were having some technical issues here, but here we are. Hi, Megan.
Yes. Hi.
Perseverance, right?
I'm so glad it worked. Oh,
Yeah, that was weird. We've never had that happen before.
never. It's been like 2 years and we've never had it happen. I guess
How
my
are
computer
you?
was it was done. I had too
Yeah,
many
I
things
needed
going on.
a kick in the ass.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Excited. Release day's coming up. So
I know.
got that on the brain. And then the next day I'm going to the East Coast. I'll see you there and my family. So
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
That's
So
so exciting.
yeah, busy, busy, busy as always, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? What do you got going on? How was Easter?
We didn't do anything. We
I
thought
know.
maybe we would see Miranda's niece and nephew, but
Uh-huh.
I guess they did their own thing and we just relaxed at home and it was fun.
Yeah, I
I
had
like not doing anything.
sometimes, and you know how holidays can be so stressful where you have all these ideas of what it should be and what it's going to be and everything else and then it's not and you're all disappointed or
Yeah.
family stuff, but we I went down to the kids' house and helped Faith do some gardening. They're working on the front landscape. And so we did that. And then I came home and that was it. Slept,
Yeah.
got my usual nap in. So that's like my perfect day, a nap.
Yeah.
Getting a nap. I had one today and it was glorious. And
I love a good nap.
God, I do too. It's honestly the highlight of every day. Even when I
Yeah.
work, I come home and I lay down for at least a half hour. When I was growing up, and I'm just thinking of this right now, when I was growing up, my parents used to lay down every night after dinner. They would
Hmm.
lay down and um take a nap, but real quick, like 20 minutes, if that, like a little recharge. They've
Yeah.
stayed up much later than I do now, but um now I understand because I think when we were kids, we always used to say, "Why are you sleeping?" But boy,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it now, especially, when you get up early. Make sure my phone is on silent. Yes, it is. Good. So, yeah, the glories of a nap.
Yeah. That's the best. Okay. Well, the
It
author
really
was in here and now is gone. So I'm hoping that her connection is doing okay. Let me message
yeah.
her real
They're
quick.
like, fuck this, I'm out. I got stuff going on.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for release day. I think I'm
Uh,
gonna do a giveaway on my Facebook for
oh,
people to follow
fun.
your TikToks. Since you sent me a few copies, I can give one away, and I'm excited about
Oh, do you
that.
have your mug? I want to see it. I didn't take it
I
out. I don't even
do.
know what it looks like.
Can you get the mug, the Freak in the Sheets mug? Yeah, she's gonna get
I
it.
can't wait to see it. Yeah,
It's so cute. I love it.
good.
Yeah, I've been wanting that. I just thought it was so cute when I saw it. I was like, I need this. And then, one of those
Yeah.
things where you're like, I'm never gonna buy it for myself. And I have way too many mugs, but I love
Yeah.
mugs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I kept it on my either my photos or my Safari, on your phone. I have like 100 tabs open,
Yeah.
and a lot of it is things I
Yeah.
want to buy eventually.
I know. I remember you were doing that on Amazon when we were together. I thought
Yeah.
that was so cute. That's how you surf when you're bored. I
Yeah.
use mugs for so many things other than drinking out of. Like
Yeah.
I have one right here filled with pen markers
Yeah.
on my desk. I have my makeup brushes in a mug. I don't know. I
I
just,
have one that's very inappropriate, so I won't show it.
oh, come
That
on.
has it's very silly and there's a reason behind it. Are you sure you want to see it?
Yes, of course I do now, especially.
Okay. There's a reason behind it. It says just eat ass.
All right.
Randy walked in, she's like, oh my God. So we were at a store and I thought a mug said that. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that mug says that. It didn't say that. I don't remember what it said.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for my birthday, Miranda got me that
It's
because
so funny. So funny.
Okay,
And
thank
I
you.
saw freaking the sheets. There it is. So cute. I love it.
Thank you
I
so much.
love
I
it.
love it.
You're welcome. The little things. I saw one time, and it was at either Target, or it must have been Target because I don't go into Walmart, but it said something about fisting
Uh-huh. Oh
on the
my gosh.
on a t-shirt, and I was like, oh my God. Like, is this happening right now? But yeah.
Oh
But
my
it meant
gosh.
sexually. It was not talking about anything else. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow. I mean, kids come in this store. I don't want to be the parent having to explain that one. You know?
Yeah. That's very awkward. Thank you for
So-
getting that. Thank you for
Oh.
getting that.
And I see
Okay.
Honey kicking back
Yeah. Yes, my poor
like the
baby.
queen she is.
See, when she's laying like that, she can't really get herself up. So we have to
Yeah.
like move the blanket and get her up. But
Yeah.
that's a whole other story we won't get into right now. But the author is in the room. So I will go ahead and introduce her.
All right.
Okay, well, see if you can guess. Tonight's author is the USA Today and international bestselling author of the Enthrall Sessions and the Icon Trilogy from HarperCollins, along with many additional novels. Enthrall has been optioned by Passion Flix. Her books have been translated into other languages around the world. She now lives with her husband on the East Coast with their rescue foxhound, Sherlock. She can be found in the Romance Lounge on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. She enjoys connecting with fans. Please welcome Vanessa Fewings.
Yeah. She's not on the East Coast anymore. You're tricking me. I just saw her in LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were living in Florida, but they moved here. Hi, darling. Are you there?
Is she there?
It's come. There you are. Hello. Let me hear you. Is your audio on?
Is my audio on?
There it is. Yep. Hi.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for letting me be. I'm going to turn my light off a little bit. It's like, yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah.
A bit blotchy. I don't mind.
It's so hard to get the lighting right. And I
Yeah.
have some blinds open, and I'm sure as the sun goes down, the lighting will get all weird here, but
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, thank
Are you in Denver? Were you just in Denver at
No.
no, I
I'd have
thought I
loved to have
saw
gone.
you there. I thought I saw you, and I was like, but then no.
No, I'd have loved to have gone. Oh, it's so nice to meet you too. Megan, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, so it took us a while to let you in.
Oh, no, that's fine. I always think it's me. And
No, this time it was us. We don't normally have that. Megan and I connect first, and then we launch onto Facebook, and it wouldn't do it. It just wouldn't go. And so she ended up having to restart her whole computer, but it did it then. So
are we on Facebook now?
Yes.
Oh,
we're live on Facebook.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yay! Hi,
Does that
everybody.
give you like anxiety, or you're fine with that?
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. It's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm
Yeah.
like, whatever, but
Yeah.
When we were
whatever.
introducing you, a few people said, I know who that is just from your bio, because I don't say your name. I was just reading the titles of your books. And a few people said, I know who it is. So that's fun.
Oh, really? That's so
Yeah.
great. Oh,
Miss Popular.
well, maybe, yeah. So what I want to know what you said. So you just read my bio out and they guessed?
Yeah. But I just said tonight's author is the USA Today bestselling author of Enthrall Sessions and the Icon Trilogy. I didn't say Vanessa Fewings until the very end, because I like to keep it a mystery as long as possible to surprise Victoria.
So cute. Thank you. I love that.
So what is going on since I saw you last? We got together. I had the absolute pleasure of
Yes.
having lunch with Vanessa and Julie Kenner and Angel. When
It
was
was just amazing. Like, I didn't want it to end. Like,
I know.
I thought it felt like it was 2 minutes. It was a lovely lunch in Los Angeles, and it was just fabulous. And I think we should have just gone somewhere else afterwards, because I didn't want it to.
We have dinner there too. We'll have lunch and dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, our waiter was so cute, that guy.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, but we'll have to do it again. You know, that day, because we were were we in Burbank, I think, right?
Yeah.
It took me 4 hours to get home.
Oh, sorry.
No, it was, I knew that that was a possibility of that happening when I said, yeah, I'll go. Then I get in these funks, like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I go to work and I come home, and I go to work and I come home, and I'm happy about that. So I remember that day I was really vacillating, like, maybe I don't want to get stuck in traffic and I was like, no, go. And so I was so glad that I did, other than that traffic crap,
Yeah.
but that's just part of Southern California. So,
Yeah.
because I had a route to take Angel home because we drove into the city together. And so I took her home, and that's where it got bad. Getting from the toll road onto the 91, it was just brutal. And you think the toll road, that's supposed to be faster, right? No,
Yeah.
stopped.
Oh,
Completely stopped for no reason, just the merging on, they bottleneck you into one lane. But anyway,
sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. So tell me, let's see. So we always have the same question every time when we open up to questions. So we'll talk about it first, and you can tell people when they're new to you reading, where do you suggest they start?
First of all, I have to say there's the cutest dog. Megan's got the cutest little dog just watching us.
She is cute, isn't she? Yes. Her name's Honey.
What's her name?
Honey.
Honey.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, she's so cute.
Oh, thank
Honey.
you.
I don't know what the question is. So to introduce myself, did you say?
Well, I'm saying if people that are watching are new to you, where do you tell people usually to start with your books that you've written?
Well, I kind of ask them what they like to read, because I have written in different kind of a few different genres. So if they really love romantic comedy, I would start with Maximum Dare. I wrote a romantic comedy, but most people who can't find me, it's because of my erotic romance series, the Enthrall Sessions. So usually I say start with Enthrall, and then we have it's a 10-book series, but really it's the first 3 books, and then you have closure. And if you want to continue with those characters, Cameron and Mia and Richard, you can moving forward into those next few books. And then I have a couple of spin-off characters in the other books. So Enthrall, really. But if you like, I also wrote a 3-book series for Harlequin. That was fun.
Right.
Harlequin, about, it's like the Thomas Crown Affair kind of thing. And that's fun. That was fun. And that's with Harlequin, and that's the chase, the game, and the prize. Oh my gosh, if you want
Is Harlequin all sweet romance, or do they get?
No, I think they do some edgier stuff. I mean, my books were very erotic for them. That's so that was a very erotic kind of art heist kind of vibe. The backdrop is the art world, so but it still was my signature sexy, really. Maybe not as quite as filthy as the Enthrall Sessions, but still really. And then I wrote an MMF duet, the Purvey duet. If you like that, that's something you might enjoy. That's the Purvey duet, Purveyed London and Purveyed Montego Bay. And gosh, what else? And then I wrote a vampire series a long time ago, and the Stone Masters. So it's all there, really. Something for everybody.
Right. Sounds like it. And the covers, oh my gosh. So I saw one, it must be like your newest release or something.
Oh,
Just
yes.
breathtaking. The cover, oh my God.
Yeah, oh my goodness. That is Hang Lee for Chandelier Dream. Yes, we had this idea of a shattering chandelier, because you know it's like when you're talking about book covers and you're kind of brainstorming. And I was thinking about just having a shattering chandelier. And then good advice from my husband, actually, and my sister, and another author, dear friend. But we all agreed that if it was a central chandelier, people might think it's it. And it is in the Enthrall world. It's a spin-off from the Enthrall Sessions. So instead of doing a central chandelier, people thinking it's like book 11, starting with a spin-off series. So it's positioned differently. but
Right.
I mean, so it's meant to be a shattering chandelier, but she just knocked it out the park.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
stunning.
thank you. Yeah, I'm like mesmerized by that
Oh,
cover.
I don't know what we said this time, but Siri, go away. Hold on one second. Siri is on my. No, thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, there it is. It's very helpful today, Megan. See that damn thing
Yeah, that's funny.
keeps popping up on me.
Yeah.
So, and okay, what are you working on now? Are you still continuing in the Enthrall series, or?
Yes, so I'm still writing the spin-off. That cover is for the book that's coming out in June or July, depending. And then I'm currently writing this. There's going to be 3 books in the Chandelier Sessions, the spin-off series of Enthrall. And I'm currentently writing the second book. So the first book is done, it's edited, it's with a couple of readers just to make sure it's perfect
Right.
before it goes for formatting. And then it probably will come out in July. I'm waiting to see about audiobooks right now. I'll see, because you know how expensive they are. So I'm just trying to see a few things on that. And then it'll probably come out June, July. And then, so right now I'm writing the second book in the Chandelier Sessions. So I wanted to kind of have just 3 books in that, but I have so many books ahead that I want to write. Like there's just so many I'm so excited about.
I love your energy. I just love it. I want to absorb it all.
Oh my gosh.
It just comes out of you. I want to
really?
soak it all up.
Oh my gosh. Well, I felt the same way about that with you and Angel and Julie. And it was just such a, I just felt like so, like refreshed after that meeting. So, you know, inspired. It was lovely. So
yeah, sometimes it just feels good to get together with your peers, right? And check in and say, yeah, this is where I need to be. I'm doing the right thing. You know, just get that feedback, even though, you know, we're all doing it, it's all working out, but you just still need to hear it sometimes from people that are doing it too. Right. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes.
What
about you? What are you working on?
I am working on, I finished the Shark's Edge series. I have book, oh my gosh, what? Book 10 comes out. Don't mind if I show you, hold on.
Yes. Wow.
Book 10 is coming out on Tuesday.
Gorgeous. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to share it everywhere. I'll see it and then I'm going to share it everywhere. So, and it's called Star.
Jacob Star.
Jacob Star.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love the title. I love the cover. Congratulations.
I love the purple. Thank you very much.
And it's amazing that you're holding it before. Sometimes I get so disorganized. I'm not holding my book until it's come out. So,
well, you know, being with a publisher, things go in a much different order than when you're publishing independently. So yeah, I've had those for a while. The last book in the series is with them. It's already through 1 round of edits. Actually, I think it's in proofreading now and then formatting and then published. So, and that one is out in August, Megan?
Wow. August 29.
August 29th. And
so
then
also go on.
So I'm working on, after those, I'm doing 4 standalones that are related to the Shark's Edge world, but not in the series. So you could pick them up if you just want to start there. You can, you know, read the whole series and then read those, or you can read one in the middle of it all. So it's been different because I've been doing long series for a long time. You know, first we did Secrets of Stone that has not 12, it has 9 or 10 books, and now this
9,
one,
I think,
this one has 11, and so it's been a little bit of a, you know, tweak on the brain to do standalone, but I like it. It's been fun. So the plot is not as heavy. It's not a suspense element in it like it has been with Shark's Edge. So I'm breathing a little easier because that did stress me out through Shark's Edge because it was new for me and I wanted to keep making sure I was, you know, doing a good job at it. So my cat is crying at the door. Can you hear him? I don't know. Poor guy. Did we lose audio?
Oh, no, no, no. I'm just
Oh,
like,
there you are. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you with a nod.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, let the cat in. You could go get the cat if the cat wants to come in.
I'll let him in because everyone, I love to see him.
Vanessa, where are you from?
I'm from England originally, Hampshire, but I've been here like over 20 years now in California, and I went to Florida for 5 years, and I'm back in Los Angeles.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yes.
some people were saying they love your accent and where are you from? So I figured we'll start there while Victoria goes and lets her cat in.
I know I've been here for like, gosh, many, many years, and my accent's still as strong as it, I say some words Americanized. So, oh, look at that beautiful cat.
Oh.
There he is.
So
He
cute.
doesn't like to be held. He wants to sit on my lap, but he doesn't want me to hold him.
Yeah.
So you gonna
Oh.
come back? He's gonna steal the show. He needs a bath. He needs a bath, but he hates it. And so it's such a going on doing it.
Yeah, my dog's the same. Oh, I gotta wash my dog. Yeah.
Oh, so tell me, how did you have a good Easter? We just got over
Yes,
that.
thank you. I was pretty much just writing,
Yeah.
and just doing that. But yes, I did. And how about you?
Yeah, we had super low key. I grew up on the East Coast, so my parents are still there. My brother and one sister are there, and then I have one sister out here in California. And I think she was traveling, or I think she was traveling over Easter. But so, oh, and my mother-in-law, my father-in-law passed away 2 years ago now, and my mother-in-law is in Arizona. So we're kind of alone. I have 2 kids, but it's just us. And so I actually was with my son and his girlfriend, and we did some gardening that day because they just got a house of their own, and the landscaping really, we're working on it. It is a process because it really needed some love, but we dug out everything, dug it all out, and then started over because it was unsalvageable. It was a mess.
Well, it's been definitely the weather for gardening as much as water out here, hasn't it? It's been raining a lot.
It really made it easier because everything was so wet when we tore it all out, like maybe a month ago. It all just came out so easily because, normally here in Temecula, it's so dry. And so, I'm going to add this because I did go to Denver, which was an excellent convention that Readers Take Denver.
I wish I could have gone. I would have loved it.
It is the driest place on the planet. I do not understand. I keep saying we live in the Mojave Desert, and it was so dry in Denver. And it must have been the altitude, but I was dying, like my skin, my lips, guzzling water constantly. I'm like, I kept saying to everyone, what is going on? It felt like I was transplanted somewhere else. This can't be Denver, but it is. And apparently that goes on all the time there, but yuck. I
might go next year. I'm waiting to see. I might go to Passion. I want to go to PassionCon, so I'm waiting to see when that is and when Denver is. And so I want to do more social stuff next year. So
where are they doing PassionCon next year?
Puerto Rico, I believe.
Oh,
yeah. So that would be amazing. The exact location they haven't announced, I don't think.
Right.
But Puerto Rico, I think. And then and yes, we should know more soon. So I might go there if it's the same month. So I've just got to kind of work out what's happening where.
Right. Yeah, I don't know about next year. I'm trying to be better about 2024 because for 2023, I was like rushing to get into things, at the final hour because I was not like in that headspace. Oh, I have to plan ahead, because we had those couple of years off. So I kind of got lazy with my schedule, but then all of a sudden I was like, I have no plans for the whole year. So I'm trying to, get in places. So, but I have a personal trip to the East Coast on Wednesday to see my family because it's been a while. And then I'm going to Canada in May. So Yeah, which I'm so excited about because I have never seen Niagara Falls, and it's
Oh.
on Niagara Falls, the
Yeah.
show. So
Yeah.
should be good. And then
Yeah.
I think October, there's one here in Ontario. Are you doing that one? The Ontario one?
No, I don't.
Love and Devotion.
What's
And
it called?
then Love and Devotion.
Oh no, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, and I mean, I try to do usually one or two local
Yes.
things, because then you have to fly and do
Yes.
all that stuff.
Yes.
And then there's the Love in Vegas, which I don't know.
Oh yes, when is that?
That's in October too. It's usually the weekend right before Halloween. But Ellie has announced that she has cancer. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I know that they're still doing Love in Seattle is coming up in
Right.
a week or something,
Yes.
but and it is still happening. She must have had, a team that's helping her. So
Right.
I don't know what the plan is for October. So
And that's in Las Vegas.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
we'll see on that one, but I don't know if she's watching, but my God, Ellie, if you are, my heart is with you, girl.
Yeah, of course.
Fight.
Of
You got to
course,
fight.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm.
And then,
So-
medicine today is so profound. My background is nursing. So I will always reassure people that, medicine and nursing and health, and it's so much better than it ever was.
Oh,
So,
yeah. And it
science-
changes every day.
Yeah.
The improvements that things are coming out with treatments, alternative medicine, we are lucky in this country to have so many options in the way we get healthcare.
Found new findings too for certain things that
Yeah.
it's very inspiring. Yeah.
It is. But I know because of having dealt with it, it is so frightening getting that diagnosis, your whole, you just stop, everything stops right there and you just don't even know what's going on. So I understand her frame of mind right now, but I think the best advice I got was you have to fight. You have to be strong and fight. Do not give up because,
Yeah.
it does matter. It does matter in your treatment.
And be an advocate for yourself, right?
Oh,
Be your
absolutely.
advocate and be, yeah.
I think I'm still dehydrated from Denver. I don't normally drink that much water while we're doing these. So I'm actually from my house today. I normally have to go down to my office to do it because we have such bad internet at the house, but we got satellite internet now. So I'm so excited. I can do it from home. I don't have to trek out in the middle. Well, it's not the middle of the night, but I'm such an early bird. I'm like in bed at like 8:30. So
I go to bed pretty early too.
yeah, but I get up super early. I always say that to make it better. I get up
do
super early.
too. So how do you know Megan? How did you meet Megan?
I met Megan through our mutual friend Dawn. I was at Dawn was going to be my PA for a while, and she ran into her mom had cancer, so it stopped her, from doing a lot of stuff. And she said, but I have this friend Megan, and we were at a book signing up in, where the fuck were we?
I don't even know where we were.
Where was that?
I didn't even know where we were.
Lancaster. We were
Oh
in
yeah.
at Rochelle Sinio's bookstore, the little book shop, or
It was so
something
cute.
like that. Yeah, what a great shop, right? So she does author signings there, and that's where I met Megan. And then we just hooked up and decided let's do it. So because Megan used to live here in Southern California in Long Beach, and it worked out, she could help me physically do some stuff, get mailings out and just do whatever. But then she moved away. And she left me.
But now you're gonna come see me, so I'm so excited.
I am gonna see you. How ironic that you moved to, the next town over from where my parents live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll see her next week. And we saw each other in October, November at
November. Yes.
Yeah. So
that was so fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. They're always fun. I love book signings. They're exhausting, but it seems like everyone has relaxed and is, are coming out now, because that show in Denver was very busy. There were so many people there over the course of, the 4 days that it went on, and it was spread out all over the hotel. So everyone wasn't just cramped in one place, and they split the signing up in across 2 days in 3 different rooms. So the readers really had a lot to, do and kind of traverse their way through the whole, show. But I think it made it more exciting, really.
Maybe I'll go next year. I'd like to.
If your thing is done with Passionflix, because they premiered, well, it wasn't the premiere, but they showed Lisa Renee Jones' first episode, because they made that one into a series, not a movie. Yeah. And so they showed that, they previewed that there. So that was fun to, sit with the stars and watch it. The people that were acting on screen were sitting right there in the audience with us. And yeah, it was nice. It was very well done, of course. They do such a great job.
Yeah, they do. I'm excited. Yeah. Just what's next. And I think they just optioned Alice Clayton's Wolf Banger.
Oh, I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. That'll come out next year, I think they said. So they'll film that this year, and that'll come out next year. So yeah.
Yeah. How fun. Yeah, they're keeping busy. So Megan, do we have questions?
We do. First, Karen said, Victoria, I can't wait to see you in 35 days. And
who's counting, right?
She also said, all Vanessa's books are amazing. So I just wanted to throw Karen's little comments in there first. And then she also wanted to know, Vanessa, where did you get your inspiration for the Enthrall series?
Oh, I just really wanted to write something in that world, in that BDSM kind of world. And then I just got the characters, the vibe for the characters, and I just felt like just started writing, and it just kind of I'm not a plotter, although I do try to plot more. I struggle to plot. Unless I co-wrote a novel with Ava Harrison, and she made me plot, and she's amazing, and she's incredible, and she's a plot master. But I pretty much just pants it along. So I just kind of just started writing, and it just started to unfold naturally. So the inspiration was wanting to write something, a BDSM novel, a BDSM series, and then I just knew, just felt the characters out really, and that was it. That's how it started.
That was it. You make it sound so simple.
Well, I love 50 Shades, like it's so many other people, but I didn't want to write something that was the same. So that's why I had two alphas, two really gorgeous alphas. I thought that was a kind of throwing that into the mix, although I didn't really think Cameron Cole is the main character. For a lot of my readers, they fell for Cameron Cole, and really he was just going to be the third wheel. And Richard and Mia were going to be the main characters, and then Cameron just kept stealing the show, and everything kind of went his way in the end. So I just trusted the book. Stephen King says the book is the boss, and he's right. The book is the boss. Yeah. And I just kind of just went that way, and it just unraveled organically, really, and it is what it is, I suppose.
Yeah. Isn't that great? I think what was it? I was going to say that. Oh, I think it's funny how you start writing, and like you're saying, they stole the show. I end up in both of the series, Secrets of Stone and Shark, the main hero that kicks off ends up being my least favorite of them all, because it's not that they're bad. I love them, and I love it in the beginning, but you just keep adding to it and adding it to, and the
yes. And I think, and I just think you're looking one way, and this other character comes in, and there's no pressure on the other character, I think. So it's almost like they have more room to grow, maybe, because
it's such a good way to say it. There's no pressure on them, so they are kind of acting up, like, look at me, they want the attention, so they're just really going above and beyond what the main guy's doing. So
And Thomas Harris, who wrote Silence of the Lambs, used to say that Hannibal Lecter was the first character he'd ever written who he felt was aware that he was writing about him. And I remember thinking how profound that was. But I did feel with Cameron Cole, there were times when he knew I was writing about him, which is really profound. Do you ever get that? Like they have a sense of,
That's so interesting.
profound sense of presence.
Yeah.
Exciting. So that's why he just, and I used to just kind of lean on him to just carry the book. I'm like, okay, it's you've got this now.
Yeah. That speaks to me about how immersed you get in your storytelling, which is really exciting, you know. I like it. I think that's almost like a goal to be able to reach that point while you're writing, you know.
Yes. It's like jogging, isn't it? It's like running, although I don't do a lot of running these days, but I used to run, and after about 10, 15 minutes, you kind of hit your stride, and then you're in it, and then you just kind of getting that rush. It's the same with you to start writing, and then that's why I try not to check social media first thing and just start writing if I can. That's the secret, really.
I've read that advice from a lot of people that have said the same thing. If you are a writer, just sit down and start writing. Don't do anything else, because it will just get in the way. So I think it's so true, especially for those of us with like the ADHD tendency, because the minute I start getting, you know, the input, then I'm gone. I'm all over the place. So if I can just stay in my own, you know, in my own tunnel and just go. Yeah. I love it when you write and you go back and read and have no idea you just wrote that. It's such a great place to be. It's like that really was the storytelling itself. It feels really good. And then some of my best writing seems to come that way, when it's almost like on a different level of my brain. You know what I mean? Like it's a subconscious or something. I don't know. It sounds all woo-woo, but I'm not just saying.
No, I it's just my footrest. No, I absolutely agree. It's also, I think you're releasing probably serotonin or dopamine or something.
Right.
Which we get addicted to.
That's why you go back.
Yes.
Doing it, right?
Yeah. No, I was absolutely convinced when I was getting up at 4 or 5 in the morning, but after about 10 minutes, I was just on a high, you know, when I was writing the indoor sessions. And because I was working as a nurse when I was writing those books. So I'd literally get up at 4 or 5 in the morning to write before I went in and did a shift.
Right.
I do not know today how I did that, but
I'm living that life. That's what
I was young then.
Although I write more when I come home. I usually, when I get up first thing in the morning, because I get up very early, I spend that first hour just doing like catching up on email from the day before. I do a lot of business email between 2 and 3 a.m. and I get, you know, responses back like, why are you awake? You know? Why is the email timestamp say 2:30 a.m.? It's like, because my day just got started. So, you know, but I write more when I come home after that, you know. So it's a long day, but when you have a full-time job, that's how you do it. You have to squeeze it in. All right, Megan, what else you got?
Kelly wants to know, of all your characters, who do you relate to most? And this is for both of you.
You go first.
Margot Asher for me. She's in Secrets of Stone books 3 and 4. So yeah, she was my girl. And that was very, very early in my writing career. And I thought, I'm just going to write someone like myself, because that will be easy. You know, it'll be the easiest way to get the person on the page. Now I do a lot more. You know, these girls have nothing like me, you know, no shared characteristics or anything, but Margot and I have a lot in common. So, and people are like, she was an awful bitch, but yeah, it's not, I kind of, my daily life is a lot different than this this version of me because, you know, I'm a business owner. And so it's a lot of no nonsense, get it done, just go, don't take crap kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how Margot was. So that's just how it is.
Oh,
And
it's
what
a
about you? Who is your character?
good question, isn't it? Maybe Scarlet Winters or Lottie, the dominatrixes, because they're tough, but they've got a softer side, a gentle side.
Yeah.
So maybe a cross between Lottie and Scarlet. I love the tail. You can see
Yeah.
That's so cute. So maybe a cross between those two. But then again, I feel that there's always a little bit of us in all our characters, I suppose, just a tiny bit. But and maybe Mia when I was very, very young. Like I come from a very sheltered upbringing, but it was in England, and so I'm thinking maybe a little bit of me in Mia, that kind of innocence. So I was very innocent at that age and very naive and very trusting. And so I think there was maybe some of me in Mia too.
Yeah. I love that. Little innocent you. So
Yeah.
what,
Back then,
yeah. Do you have like a defining moment where things changed for you? Like where you were like, okay, the world is
Yeah.
not what I thought.
oh yeah, I became a student nurse in Cornwall. So I was in Cornwall living on my own at like 18, which is like 3 hours, 4 hours from where I grew up. But I'd already left home by 17, 18. But I was in Cornwall and I was starting to see things as a nurse, student nurse, that I had no idea existed.
Right.
So I had this very kind of steep learning curve of life and people and what people endure. And so I think becoming a student nurse at 18 probably was profoundly influential.
Right. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
It's a lot of harsh reality, you know, right in your face, whether you want to see it or not. And then you have to function. You're expected to perform your duties now in that environment. So
Yeah.
you have to learn to separate the reaction from the performance.
So yeah, but as maybe as stressful and as fearful as it was, you always had that situation where you could see people going through something 1,000 times worse.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there was never that poor me situation.
Right.
Always like, what can I do to make this better? Or just hold on tight and experience it. But when you saw what people went through, it was very scary to think that people go through these kind of things. So, you know, it's like, it was very kind of enlightening and opened my mind to things. So yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing all that. It was very personal, but I appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Megan, what else you got?
It's already almost 10, but let's do a few more at
Oh,
least.
really?
Yes, because we had our little delay, so I think
Oh my
we
gosh.
got started late. Okay, Terry wants to know, for both of you, what are your summer plans?
Summer plans. Is it summer?
It's spring, but it feels like summer, at least here.
I'm like, wait, what? Summer plans. Do you have summer plans, Vanessa?
I'm just going to be writing. Just going to try to write the next book in the Chandelier Session series. So that, and yeah.
Just writing, like it's just nothing. Well, add me in there somewhere. We're definitely gonna have to get back together.
Yes. Oh, I would love that. Please, let's do
Yes,
that.
for
We
sure.
need to come down to you this time.
Oh yeah, come to the wine country.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really think I have anything planned. The summer is very, very busy at my business because, you know, we're in the construction industry. So things get a little slower in the winter because, you know, things aren't not as many things are being built when the ground is frozen. So when summer comes, it is just crazy balls to the wall. So typically summers are a lot of work for us. We end up working 6 and 7 days a week, and it's just
How do
that's
you
how it
juggle
goes.
that? How do you juggle that with your writing?
Well, I have a lot of help, with my daughter, so that makes a big difference. And just a lot of compartmentalizing, which I've learned how to do. I literally have to, when I walk in the door of the house, shut off. I am not doing CFO stuff anymore. I'm not doing, business owner stuff. Now I have to write, so that's it. It's just putting up the partition, in between the different worlds. So
Discipline.
sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Mostly it does. My husband is super supportive and respectful of my writing time. And so he'll pop his head in, but we work together all day. So it's not like I'm, not seeing him all day long. I do. So that helps. So then he just, leaves me do my thing. So
Yeah, having support.
yeah, I think that's it. That's the answer. A lot of support.
Yes. Yeah.
What
Becky
else,
said
Megan?
she loves the bookshelf behind you, Victoria.
Oh.
And I wanted to say that this is where you write, right? Is this where you usually write and do
Yeah,
everything?
yeah. For the most part, I write in here, and because I kind of stepped up the level of help I have with our daughter, so I can focus a little more on writing, and the kids moved out. So the house just kind of changed. The whole dynamic of the house changed. I can be in here and it be quiet, because they used to be in the room next to this one, and it just was disruptive, and I still couldn't get any writing done. So I would write a lot of times in my bedroom, and then I'd fall asleep because I was sitting on my bed, and so I'm a lot more productive here in my office. But they're all there, all of the pretty babies. They so
And
pretty. I love them all.
background is just very, because I'm still doing my office because we just moved from Florida to here. So
Yeah.
it's just very, I have one picture up. I need to put something on
Yeah.
I'm just
They normally when I do this from my day job office, it looks like that in the back, because we have like two walls that are just a plain white and then two walls that are wallpapered. So it just so happens the ones behind me when I record are the white ones. So
Okay, let's do 2 more questions and then we'll do the giveaway.
okay.
Becky wants to know, how long does it usually take to write a book from start to finish for both of you?
4 months roughly for me. That is, like I just said, all the other things that I have going on in my life, 4 months. I don't know how quickly I could do it if I just wrote every day, all day. I don't know, but this is the only way I've ever done it.
mine's about 4 to 6, depending. I'm hoping this book will be 4 months, but the other one took me a bit longer because I was moving. So,
Right.
but yeah, it used to take me like 4 months, but for some reason it's taking me a little longer these days. But I'm trying to write one by September. So, yeah.
So it's about the same. Yeah.
Good question.
Okay, and Kimberly wants to know, what are you both currently reading?
Oh, I have to look at what it's called to be sure I get the title right. Hang on one sec. What are you reading right now, Vanessa? Do you read while you write, or do you have to only do one thing at a time?
Gosh, let me look at mine. What am I? The last book I read was a few weeks ago. It was Prince Harry's Spare.
Oh yeah, I have that one. How was it? We were talking about it when we had lunch. I haven't started it yet.
I loved it. I really loved it. I felt it was really good to see his point of view, and I thought it was a very important book. He's also a veteran, and I think not enough is said about the fact that he was on the front lines a couple of times, and I really admire him. And I love the royal family, and I think that there's something very wonderful about both. Oh, and I was going to say I'm reading right now Hellbent by Lee Bardago, because I read the first one, which was The Ninth House, is it? The Ninth House, I think it is. So that's the second one in that series. So I've just started that.
Ah,
Yeah.
very good. I'm anxious to listen to that, but I think I tried listening to it. I started on an airplane and I fell asleep, and then, was just haven't gone back to it. I am listening to Break Me by my favorite CD Reese right now. I don't know. It hasn't been out very long, but it's fourth book, I think, in that series, like a New York Mafia.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal writer. Yeah.
Unbelievably gifted. I just am in awe. I love listening to her work. It's so inspiring. It really inspires me to do better. Like, I'm always like, okay, I'm going to do better. So
she started off as a screenwriter, I think. That's why she's phenomenal at dialogue and stuff.
yeah, her, the visualization, she just does it with uncommon words, which I appreciate, and not like trying to baffle you with big words that you have to go look up. Uncommon words that you wouldn't, it's just, her imagination is amazing. So
Beautiful. Yeah.
me too. That's what I got going on.
Well, it's already 10 or 7 for you two. So let's talk about giveaways. I have a feeling you're going to give away Jacob's Star, right? Since that's what's...
I'll give away really whatever they want. I have Jacob's Star, but if, and actually Shell Abshire, who won last month, she just posted her review today, and I'm so happy to read that. So I hope that everyone that has received a copy has read it and enjoyed it. But yes, I have those, but I have them all. So, and I have the Secrets of Stone. I'm looking to make sure I have them all. It looks like I do. And I even have City Hall and Book Boyfriend. So whatever you want.
Okay, and then before we talk about Vanessa's giveaway, someone was asking about Hopelessly Devoted. That's the one in Ontario, right? When is that?
Yes, that is in October.
Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember the date.
It is. It's before Love in Vegas, like the week before. I want to say like the 14th. I don't know what the Saturdays are in October, but somewhere in there.
Two people are asking if you're doing that one.
I am doing that one, and I'm also going to be in the anthology that they put out for that one. So that's what I'm going to finish this first book in the standalones and then move to that real quick because it's only 10,000 words. So I'm going to try to, get that out quicker because it's, short. That's like an essay. At this point, 10,000 words like an essay. It's not really like writing a book. So you just have to have like one scene, 2 scenes maybe. So.
Okay, so sorry, Vanessa, what are you giving away today?
I'm giving away, I should have held it up. I said it there. I'm giving away Enthrall Shadows. It's the 10th book in the Enthrall sessions. So it's really pretty. Yeah, gorgeous.
Awesome. Someone's gonna be very lucky.
I thought I got it out. I thought I got it already, but I think I must put it in my cupboard. But it's beautiful.
That's so exciting. Everyone loves a giveaway, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Absolutely.
Okay. So for Victoria, the winner is Terry, and for Vanessa, it's Karen. So Amy will be in touch with you to get the information, what you need to send those books over.
Fabulous. We'll get those off.
Thank you. Congratulations, winners. Good job. I'm so glad everyone came tonight, and thank you, Vanessa, for sharing some of your evening with me.
Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Oh, and I suppose I should also mention that Passion Fix optioned Enthrall, the first book in the Enthrall sessions. So the first book in the Enthrall sessions is going to be a movie. That's
so exciting. I think when Megan did your intro, she said that. So that is such an accomplishment and so exciting. I cannot wait. Are they going to film out here, or do you have to go to Georgia, or what are you gonna do? Do you know?
Yeah. I kind of know, but I'm waiting for them to announce it. I think they
Oh,
want to
okay.
say what's going on because it's pretty
Yeah.
exciting. But we do have the director from 365 Days attached, who directed 300
Oh, yeah.
Days,
How exciting.
cinematographer. So I think it's going to be super pretty and super cool.
Oh,
So I know that we'll be saying more over the next coming, hopefully in the next few weeks, they'll be releasing more information, or released by the summer.
oh, good. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground for that. I can't wait. How exciting.
So very, very incredibly grateful. So
Congratulations.
thank you. Well, I love to share it with, we just share it, don't we? Have this amazing experiences, and it's so amazing to share it with people, and share it with my readers and my fellow authors, and we all rise together.
I agree. Everyone's part of the joy and the journey, and it's a good time.
Yeah, because everybody has a writing career, up and down and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
thank you
all
so
part of it.
much,
But
Megan.
you're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. We'll see you next month for
See you.
another mystery author
Bye.
chat. Bye.
Bye.